for more GregTech 6. And there she sits. A metric shit ton of stainless steel, all ready to be injected with some gas and make me power. Problem is, I need to get this turned into the face that needs to go there. So, let's go see what things we have to do today to get that accomplished. Also, I need to look at making the dynamo that this is going to run, because this is going to make RU, and I need EU. So, the first thing we need for the gas turbine here is we need a magnesium steam turbine main housing, which is blocks of magnesium plates surrounding this thing here. And I took it upon myself to make up the magnesium already. There it is. There's our magnesium plates. It's very simple. It's 2 aluminum, 1 magnesium. And from I got the magnesium from there's the recipe. It's 929. I actually had to jack up the pour temperature to like 940 because it kept pouring the damn things. I haven't actually looked at it yet to try to figure it out. I just made it work. But it almost seems like, oh yeah, magnesium pours at 923. So it was for some reason trying to pour the magnesium. That's 933. Yeah, for some reason I had to get it above the aluminum temperature or it was pouring it. So take note of that. Make sure it's like 940 and you'll be fine. Anyways, we need to get these put together like so into blocks. And then we need to do that. And that makes our steam main housing. Now, if we wanted to do a steam turbine, we'd be done. I can actually show you. Hello, Creeper Boy. Power's back on. That's nice to see. So we can just plop that right in there, and there you go. Rotational power comes out here on the back. And you put in the steam here on the front. And you can see structure's ready. Problem is, we don't want to do steam. We need to get rid of that gas we have up there. So we need to turn it into a gas turbine. So we need dense invar plates, which I've gone ahead and make. Any of the LV batteries does not matter. I'm going to use lead acid just because why make any of the others? And then a compact electric motor. Y'all don't need to see me put this together. I'll do that off camera. But the main thing is I need to make T6 circuits. And we have not done T6 circuits yet. We were hopefully going to wait until we got in the other room over there. Because for these, we have to have that tiny crystalline redstone alloy. And so I need to make a redstone alloy buell which I'm going to need 1,000 liters of argon, helium, or one of those. And if I remember correctly, that's like 2 monazite. So since we haven't got all of this tore apart yet, let's go ahead and, yeah, that thing's empty. And didn't I say something about, yeah, I hope those don't burn. So fire that up. Let that get those 2 done. Don't burn up my barrels. Made some veggie strips just so I had some quick food to get rid of some of that useless stuff over there in the fridge. So let's go ahead and look at this red alloy. We have redstone and silicon. It needs to be a 1-to-1 ratio. There we go. Redstone alloy ingot, 1-to-1 ratio. 1093 is where we need the temperature. So take this up and I'll just make it 1100. And then we'll throw one in here. We want the silicon first, and then the redstone. And it really doesn't matter what it comes out as, so we'll leave it as plates. And we can set this back down to about 1500 because we don't need the main shutoff that high. And with this being silicon and redstone, it should melt rather quickly. Yeah, see, it's already done. And the next batch is in. So that stuff will come through nice and quick. Now I need to get 4 of these, and I need 1 nugget's worth made into dust. Let's see if I can do that on my... Nope, can't do it on the hand mortar, so let's go get this shredded. Well, it gets the rest of them made up over there. And then that should get deposited over here in my overflow chest. There we go. There's that. And now we can throw all of those in there. We're going to need that in there. And let's go see if the rest of them have gotten done yet. Okay, so there's the other 3 we need. And we'll get this thrown in here. That'll melt down rather quickly. And then we can turn on the crystallization crucible and get our buell made. And then for the rest of it, we're going to need Signalium fine wires, which we already have, fine platinum wires, And for the plate, we're going to need platinum wiring plate. So we're going to need some platinum foil. Alright, so we got 3.88 in there. Turn that bad boy on. Let that get done with that. We still have a little bit of platinum left. I think it's 1 plate worth. For this, it takes 4 of those. Yeah, that's 1 plate worth. So we're going to need that, and then we'll just take another one and turn it into the fine wires. Unless I have some left over here. I may actually have some. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, I got 24 of them, and we only need 4, if I'm remembering the recipe correctly. Yeah, it's 1 per part, and we need 4 parts, so we don't even have to worry about that part. We just need to make a plate, which I can't do in my extruder because I don't have a plate mold. So let's just pour this bad boy real quick. I'm going to eventually set up a crucible, I think, for each one of my metals to get them to an ingot. So I can make ingot stacks like that. And then I can just extrude or bend all the things into all the things that I need. And that hurt just a little. And now we'll turn that into our foil. Get rid of these slime balls. I was down messing with the lava again. I think I've finally gotten all of the lava, or at least the biggest bunch of it, out of that shale area. And it's going to be time for me to move on to a new area down there. But I won't have to keep relying on it once we get this gas turbine set up. We can start burning off some of this gas and using that for power. What did I come down here for? So let's get this into here. And, oh yeah, we can't run this at the moment. I forgot all about that. We disconnected this last time we were here. And we're going to have to reconnect it. Let me go. See if I can remember where I put the. That's LV to MV transformer. Yeah, that's what I need. What the hell am I thinking? For some reason I was thinking I needed a ULV. I need a ULV for this. Alright, so we can't put it back into here, because that would try to send power into there. And that would be no bueno. And we blow shit up. So, our choice is we move it up. And we have it come off the cable that's leading to the electrolyzer, which would give us a block of loss. Or we put it over here, and then we'll put the canning machine somewhere else. Well, for right now, we're just going to put it right here so we can use this machine. And then we'll deal with the canning machine when we actually need to use it. Because once I get that other area over there, we're going to change a lot of these things around a little bit. Got to make a little more room, you know? Hey, we finally used up the oxygen that was in there. About time. And this is all done. We have no more bauxite to go through. And it looks like we're out of ilmenite. So now we're just washing up the copper. And next I gotta still get the iron one set up. Our buell's gonna take just a little while. And it looks like I need another circuit plate. I probably have some plates over there. So let me get a piece of... yeah, I'm just going to make up one. I was going to say let me just make up a stack of them because I'm going to need them, but we're trying to move over to that new area, and I really don't want to have to carry more crap than I have to in doing so. I only have thin plastic, and I need a regular plate for this. If I'm remembering, where the hell is the press? Seriously, where's the press? Centrifuge. Oh, I was on the wrong one. No wonder I couldn't find it. No, that's uses for this stupid mixer, compressor, press. There we go. Yeah, it has to be a plate, which is what I thought. Well, actually, yeah, it has to be a plate. So let me go get a plastic dust, and I'll get this made up. And then I will get all of this put together and get the battery made up before next time. We need to look at what I need to put together for the dynamo, and then I will let you guys out of here for today. So let's get this plate made. There we go. So I need to put those in, make the plate, those with the 4 signalium that I forgot to make, this with that. Alright, so just got to get the buell done and cut it down to the little bitty things. Now, as for how we're going to make EU out of this, I may actually do it where I take some of the RU off. We'll have to see about that, but I'll explain why in a bit. Probably when we actually set it up, but let's look at this here. Energy out is 4,096 RU a tick. Now it says 2048 to 8192. I think it's just 4096. I would have to ask XAR because he did a lot of testing with this. I've never really seen it do other, and it's a little confusing in that part. But for a 4096 would be an EV dynamo, which has an efficiency of 68.75. So for the 4096, we would end up with 2,816 EU a tick. Or we could make the stainless steel dynamo main housing, which is 75% efficient, which will give us 3,072 EU a tick out of that same 4,096 RU a tick. So I think we're going to go ahead and make one of these instead of wasting our time with one of these and get as much efficiency out of it as we can. Now, this means that we need 2 3x3s of the dense stainless steel walls. So I'm going to have to make another 16 of those. And then we need 18 large copper coils in between those. And then, well, technically, I guess that's 9. Yeah, I need 18 of these. So I need 18 of these. And then I need 18 of these. So I need, and this has to be annealed copper wire. So I need 4x copper wire annealed, and that's 16 per block. And we need 18 of these. So I got to get a bunch of copper made up, and I actually need to anneal it, which we have our annealing machine right here, where we just put the copper into here, and it comes out. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we put it into here. It transfers it into here, resmelts it, and then it comes out right here already annealed. I'll have to do the math and see if that's actually enough that I don't have to cook up some more. So I will get this worked on. It's going to need long stainless steel rods. We have that. I'm going to need 2 more alternate circuits, so I'll go ahead and get those made up as well. And the big thing is I'm going to have to put together 18 more of those dense stainless steel walls, and it's going to need another LV battery, so I'll get to work on that as well. So I'll have to make 2 of those. So I will get to work on that stuff, and I will see you guys in a bit. By the way, there is an update. If you didn't see the announcement or the pre-release testing I did, video came out on Sunday, I think, testing the last part that needed fixed. After we got testing done, Greg got it fixed before the release. I showed that off on Sunday, I think. I'll put a card up in the corner for you for those 2 things if you want to go back and watch them. Pack will be updated in the next little bit. May even be out before you guys see this. Be on my website as usual, and you can get the GregTech 6 update itself right off of Greg's website. Link down in the description if you don't already have it. Same with a link to my website. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys again next time, and we will build this bad boy finally, and its partner, the dynamo that'll go right behind it. So, have a good one, take it easy, and I'll see you next time.